I ain't ducking no smoke. I got all the receipts. And you got me up. Let's get it.
Real life.
It ain't real life. Just a real life street star. You know what time it is.
Everybody start clapping right now. 100 million.
100 million.
Man, you got views?
No, I think she
dollars?
Hey, I don't know.
What is that on TikTok?
She said a billion views.
Billion views. $100 million.
There we go, man.
Yeah, no, we ain't here with the, man, we standing on real business. We got the trucking guru in here. Kiara Henry, what's going on with it?
Hey, family.
Hey, it's a celebration.
It is.
They say, if they ain't talking about you, you ain't doing shit.
Yep.
And man, you got the people talking.
I do. I always do.
Yeah.
Oh, man. And, it's funny because the last interview, and, we titled it away. Mm-hmm. You gave us your story. We said, man, let's title it something, because, from ex-con to, as we spoke, $100 million. And I guess that title just took people over.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God, what the fuck? How? It's going to get the clicks. And it did. But it's not like we titled it, How to Have a Successful Dispatching Business.
There you go.
How to make it. We didn't title nothing like that. We just told just your story. And that's all we did.
Yes.
And then, of course, as your fame in YouTube and Instagram and TikTok glory grew, then comes,
These hoes came out the womb.
Yeah, they come, boy. Yep. Before we even get started, because I also want to touch on, we were at, Jeff had came to be able to film the event. Mm-hmm. It was a successful event at the
TTG Fest.
TTG Fest.
Yeah.
And you were leading up to that, even in our last interview where you brought your guru with you.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about the success of that.
Okay.
But I want to first and foremost touch on and let people know how your interview happened with us.
So I didn't really do interviews like that. And everybody always asked me to do them. It's never been my thing. My family actually said your story needs to be told. And my brother reached out to y'all. And that's how I got here. It's not no big aha. We didn't plan this. It just, my brother reached out and y'all were receptive. That's it.
Yeah. And, as we ask questions that we talk, we're going to be talking from like the outside looking in because people have questions, stuff like that. People that came to our platform had said, hey, RealLyfe, you guys should do your research before you guys getting out on the couch. And would you have liked for us to looked into you further, because you really came in blind and like you're open book.
Yeah.
We met you, you met us day one, and we just start talking. Mm-hmm. Was no pre-call conversation about what this is going to be, how we're going to set this interview up. We just said, hey, how you doing? You're the trucking guru. Mm-hmm. And we just got your story.
Well, to be honest with you, that's why I'm here. Because we organically just did a really good interview. And I don't want anybody to try to take away or discredit what you guys are doing, which is also why I showed you what's what. And, that's what everybody wants to see. I want the receipts. I want the facts. So that's why I showed you. And that's why I came back.
Yeah, and I say that yes, before this interview, we did have a conversation prior.
Yes.
And you did pull up all the receipts.
I did.
And, it's crazy how a narrative gets spun. Mm-hmm. And the fact that you have the receipts, and it's up to you to show them and do all that stuff.
And I will.
But I'm like, you got all the receipts to show that all this is just, sensationalized. But with that being said, with our first interview, let's just talk about, just because again, I know you came back for two, but that first one, did you expect it to have the reaction it had to the world?
No, never could have imagined. Probably honestly wouldn't have done it.
How does it feel to have, to go from like you're already successful in your own right, but you're quiet, you do your thing, you got your family, you do it for them, but to go to where you're, millions and millions of views on TikTok, you're all over. How does it? I don't know how that feels. So,
it is annoying, and that's only because now you can't just go to the gas station and to the store. My sister was getting her damn nails done, and they recognized her. Like it's a bit much. Yeah, it's a bit much.
What's been troubling me about what everybody's been saying is, usually when a motherfucker is trying to get over, they don't really know what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. But you are one of the most knowledgeable people that I've met inside of this industry. And I know quite a few people who work in this industry. And, you knew your shit. And I'm like, if a motherfucker was gonna really try to get over, would they really know everything it is about this shit? Like,
that's
down to the science of it and how it works.
That's why I do Trucking Tuesday. Everybody can't afford a dispatching course. And I even said on y'all platform, on my lives, I've always said, you don't have to buy anything. I give more than enough game. Others do as well. But I am knowledgeable because I've been in this industry for a while.
And with that being said, on the original interview, and it's crazy how when I go to our comments on it, everyone from before the Spencer video came out was just really inspired, really congratulating, really loving your story, loving your character. Some people love you as a person. Some people love your story. Some people want to get games. It was no real negative comments at all.
Yeah.
And the moment the Spencer interview dropped, it's like you can't even find one positive comment.
Yep.
Like it just overnight. And you go through
in a matter of hours, actually.
In a matter of hours. It's just like all those 1,000 comments is like everyone stopped, and now all the negative people are like, oh, now it's my turn.
I knew it.
It's our turn. Yeah. Oh,
Aha.
Yeah. And sometimes it be your own people.
In this case, it is.
Be your own people.
In this case, it really is. What's crazy is all the shit that he said, I've spoken about on my live. I don't hide shit. If people say, hey, I look up to you, I want to be like you, my response is always, I want you to be better than me because I'm flawed, I'm human. But the shit that bitch said, that's the part that got me, because how can you paint a narrative and not give facts? Like, the evictions, let's start there.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And real quick, before we start the evictions, that Spencer video, when it came out, did you catch wind of it as it came out, or did someone who called you and told you?
Somebody actually emailed it to me and said, hey, somebody's talking shit about you.
Wow.
Yeah.
And did you watch it all the way through?
No.
Oh, okay, so.
No, no, I didn't.
Okay. So let's go and address the video. Let's go and address it. You just mentioned, as you stated, the evictions, and that's one thing that he pulled up paperwork, and he, his Google search works.
Yeah, it clearly doesn't, because let's start with the biggest. His clickbait was the millionaire that can't pay rent.
Yeah.
So let's start there. Not because I have to, but because I'm blessed to. I don't just pay for my bills, but I take care of my entire family. I pay for other people's bills and whatever they might need. The mansion, as beautiful as it was a money pit. I actually fulfilled my lease and was month to month. He wanted me to pay more money because he couldn't afford the note. I offered to buy it. He didn't want to sell it. I moved. If they would have done their research on that, the dismissal is just as public as the fucking eviction notice he tried to serve me with.
So there is a dismissal out there.
Yep. And guess who told me that? Some little bitch that did a video about me talking shit, and she called to apologize, and she sent it to me. She said, you're right, it's out there. It's just us as a people, we just want to run with whatever's negative.
Half-truths, damn. It's crazy because, again, you keep your receipts. And, that's one thing I want to touch on, that, we was actually able to look at your text message thread with the owner of the mansion, and for sure, it's exactly as you stated. For sure, it was month to month, and for sure, it was a money pit, and for sure, he kind of wronged you.
Yes, and even admitted, I'll admit that. All right, well, bitch, I'm gone. I held up my end of the bargain. He didn't.
Right. Are you surprised that people, and this is, again, we're going to be kind of jumping around this conversation, but are you surprised that some people, or maybe they're just not heard, are not coming to your defense that, like, nah, that story's not true?
No, you know what? I'm going to tell you this. I am surprised at the amount of people that are coming to my defense. My tribe has held me down. And that's another reason why I wanted to make sure that I did speak, because it's bothering my family and my tribe and people who really know me. So, I don't have to say shit, but I'm not going to hold my motherfucking tongue. I'm going to speak up so my people know that they not just out there fighting battles and I'm just sitting back. I don't have to address nothing. I'm going to speak.
It's crazy because I'll say this, you did a great interview. No one called my phone to say that you did a great interview. But boy, when this came out, that phone started ringing.
Yeah.
Oh, you got,
Yeah.
I'm like, damn, nobody called to say it was a great interview.
Right. Right.
Negative shit.
Right.
That's when everybody gets to talking. So with that being said, as you just addressed, the evictions itself, and again, this is a conversation in which I'll allow you to speak on as much as you want to.
Okay.
You did state that there was a situation that did happen to a troubled marriage that didn't go out and you actually had, mentally, you went through the worst.
So I speak about that, especially with my tribe, because we're not just a trucking tribe, we're a family. So a lot of people deal with mental issues, depression, and things of that sort, especially women in bad relationships, So I'm an open book with my people, and we've spoken about this way before this dumbass interview, So now I'm also going to say this for the record. Who he used to be, he is no longer. He's grown the fuck up. But back then, he was a fucking Tasmanian devil. And I can go toe-to-toe with a nigga, but you got your kids sitting here watching this shit. I made a decision to just leave and just say, fuck it. I left.
And now
that's on there.
Yeah, that's on. Was that in your name or his name or
mine? It was in mine.
And you said, I'm not.
It was $18,000 a month. And It was mine, and I just left.
And I know a lot of people in troubled relationships have been in the same scenario where they say it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I'll take the eviction.
Yes.
And I'll just leave.
And then
I ain't paying the rent.
One of the things that people have to understand is when you have money, you just get another spot.
Yeah. $18,000 a month.
$18,000 a month.
It's $1,800.
Yeah. Now that apartment thing that's on there, like you can even call the name. It's the Watson at the Reserve. Yeah. Ask them if they accept felons. Ask them if they accept anybody with a criminal record. They say no.
Yeah. Would you have receipts of that too? Man, listen. you. So
I'm not the millionaire that can't pay rent.
Yeah. That title is very wild.
Yeah.
The fact that it didn't even say mortgage, he said the rent. I'm like, oh shit.
So it's like, oh, okay, all right.
Why do you think this attack is? Why do you think that coming for you so hard, especially this certain individual? What do you think the motivation is behind?
Spencer? It ain't why I think I know.
Okay.
I have lawsuits out there. That's why. I got people that were once a part of my group who hate me because they can't truck with us.
Do you feel one of those people reached out to him?
They did.
Yeah.
She openly said she did.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
So there's a lot that I cannot say because these are open cases, but I still can be honest on what's what. Facts are not going to change a case. A fact is a fact. So he also made a claim that I have a failed investment opportunity. And I wanted to be clear on what we do because we don't have a failed investment opportunity. Like we had a fucking opportunity for people, not a promise. So the goal with the Trucking Guru was never for me to be this world-renowned trucking all-star. It was for me to educate our people on what the transportation industry can do because it changed my fucking life. So I didn't even want to do courses, be online. I didn't want to do any of that because exactly what has happened, I knew that it was going to happen one day. I used to say that I am a unicorn, but in all honesty, I know that God opened doors for me that a lot of people can't even begin to fathom. So I knew that when I spoke and when people heard my story, I was going to be attacked. I made a conscious decision to be obedient, not realizing that being obedient would put a target on my back. So when I started my tribe, I looked to see if there was anybody out there who I could refer people to, and I didn't see what it took for people to actually get into the industry with very little knowledge and be successful. So I made a commitment to start the Trucking Guru tribe. So within that, if you look on my page, you see people who have multiple trucks. Some people now own trucking schools. It's everything from mobile consortiums. Like they do all different types of things just from joining our group, right? So I wanted to provide more opportunity. And I got a phone call from a dude named Harry that I've been doing business with forever. And that's when he gave us a very large contract. Well, that's when the light bulb goes off. With this contract, I now have the opportunity to put money in my people's pocket. My thing is I don't eat off of people, I eat with them. So I pay for the large umbrella insurance policy. You know how that white dude was saying, this company is shut down and this company is shut down and this company is shut down. So let me explain to y'all what that was. Now before, this wasn't my first merry-go-round with trying to bless my tribe. And I realized with every mistake that I do, I learn from it. So the first time I got an opportunity, I just threw it in the tribe. They fucked it up horribly. All right, so I got another opportunity. Things have to be structured properly. Those goof troops that you've seen on that girls live, They were supposed to be a part of the helping process. So we get this contract, we structure things properly, right? So it's first come, first serve. First, before I do anything, I give it to my tribe, whether it be an event, whether it be of court, like whatever the fuck, my tribe gonna get it first. So I tell them, hey y'all, we got this major opportunity. We explain the lanes that we got. And this would mean that not only did you take a course or been gifted the course, because I've given away more courses than I've sold. Not only have you been, allowed to be in the tribe, but now I'm finna put some money in your pocket. Now we're finna eat together, because they could do 15 or 30K a week, right, with the trucks. So you can get a percentage and you don't gotta do nothing. All you gotta do is get the trucks, get a contract with them, my dispatchers and the owner operators, and then they get some money. Now I got investors and I have people who own, like owner operators in the tribe too, so they could run as well. So on my page, if you look and scroll all the way down, I took people to a truck plug. Now, I want to be clear, because I'm not going to speak on open cases, but if you pay attention to facts, you'll be able to understand what's happening. People ask me, can we go to the plug? Since I took previous people in the tribe to the plug, I said, like I always say, do not get a truck if you don't know what to do with it. I don't care if God himself is sitting here on this couch and say, I got $1 billion a day contract. You still need to know how to run your truck.
And the truck plug is somebody who got plug on trucks.
The truck plug is this right here. Trucks were 175, 189, 165,000. And I was able to take people to get them for 50K. That's the truck plug.
That's a goddamn plug.
That's a truck plug. So they were asking if they could go to the plug. Well, with this opportunity, as long as you remember what I've taught you, you can. So people paid to go to the plug, and they got their trucks.
So real quick, and I want to say this before. Thank you, because you were under the weather.
Yes.
And you still chose to come in. I know these people are fan. Oh, she coughing. She must be lying.
No.
She coughed twice. Blink twice.
No, I'm extremely.
No, so thank you, because that's how important this conversation was for you to say.
It really is.
I'm going to come in regardless, and we're going to speak on this.
Yes.
In regards to, and we're going to go backwards to that situation as far as the actual your class. I want to address the Spencer video in regards to the two other things.
Okay.
It seemed like people got stuck on two parts. And even before I do that, you said owner operator. How many different jobs are there in trucking?
There's lot lizard. There is.
I learned what a lot lizard was last interview. I did not know.
No. In the transportation industry, there are billions of positions, honestly.
Wow.
Are you asking me?
For the class that you present, I remember you, of course, talked to us about dispatching. And that's where I was like, well, women have a better chance of doing dispatching than men because y'all are women. And so I really picked up on dispatching. Owner operators, I feel like those are the ones who are calling your bluff.
Yes.
Like, oh my God,
yes.
I have a truck I'm operating and how I get 200 million.
So here's the thing. It's levels to this shit.
Yeah.
And if you want to play on a motherfucking load board, you ain't gonna make no fucking money. And if they want to stay in Facebook group chats talking shit, they ain't gonna make no fucking money. The person that they should be listening to, they hating on. I don't do load board freight. I do contracts. I do specialty freight. It's a difference.
Now, see, because I also seen a lot of comments saying, there ain't that much money in trucking like that. But they don't understand. A lot of these people, this ain't no box truck shit.
Thank you.
This ain't no, Amazon.
Right.
We talking about.
But what's crazy is we got an Amazon contract that do, I think it's $5,000 to $15,000 a week. Semi truck. The difference is, and that's why I'm in this space. I don't want us to think that you can only be a driver or that you only got to get crumbs in the transportation industry. I want us to learn to pivot. I want us to learn to do specialty things like grappling trucks. I want us to learn that there's more to trucking than just getting your black ass behind the seat and being a fucking driver. But they ain't fucking listening.
They show like on a Fast and Furious movie, a nigga in the oil rig.
Yeah.
Just, pulling two of them hoes. And he looks like just an old little, I don't say Mexican, but He's just like a regular guy. And I'm like,
Yeah.
I see him pulling two things of crude oil. I'm like, man, there's a business in whoever set that up. I could not, in my time, imagine that it's a lady that looked like you that could possibly be setting up that play for him to be driving that truck.
And that is why that's why I get online, in person, at an event, and I'm only me. I don't understand how people can try to attack. You're not professional. You're not this. Bitch, I ain't never got on this motherfucker and pretended to be nothing that I'm not. That goes into the JT pocket watching interview. Yeah, I'm angry. I'm pissed. But let me focus on this right here. So y'all understand what the turnkey is. Because some little nappy head ass girl tried to tell me a turnkey mean you supposed to do everything. No, the fuck it ain't. So we literally had our contract. We gave our dispatchers an opportunity. We gave our investors an opportunity. And we gave owner-operators an opportunity. That's all we did was create an opportunity, right? If you've been on my page, you've seen where that opportunity ended because a driver took a wrong turn and the road collapsed. It fell all the way down. It spilled into the river. $500,000. Flat out fuck up. That was the second one.
That was a week, I think a couple of weeks after our interview, because I remember the interview dropped and then you went live and showed that. I'm like, oh, wow. And I remember you talked about the losses you take too.
And because that was the second incident that had happened. Another driver completely hit a bridge and it pulled it back like a fucking can and it fucked up a loaded trailer. So they kicked us off. They didn't want us out there anyway. This is not a African-American friendly industry. They pulled guns on our drivers. They poisoned our drivers.
Poison?
Yes. Drivers were poisoned at a fucking local restaurant because we were out in Pennsylvania. Like, this is not what people think the trucking industry is.
That sounds like a conspiracy. You sure they're poisoned by the...
Yeah, poison.
Damn.
It's not a conspiracy, nigga. They don't want us to get this money.
Hey.
Why you think they put
Guns was enough.
Why you think they put that white boy on me?
Hey.
And look, I'm not gonna lie. Hold on. And here's the thing. All these other ones I hadn't seen.
Exactly.
10 people sent me that white
exactly.
boy.
It must be true.
Right.
Yeah.
And all he had to do was give half truths.
It's crazy.
The one person that is teaching you, fuck the millionaires. I got people that make a couple $1,000s a week that was only making a couple $100. I done got big people off of fucking Section 8.
Right.
You know, so it's not about, oh, everybody's a millionaire. It's just about the beauty of the transportation industry, and that's it. People always ask, I want to see your truck. Show the proof. No, bitch.
Here.
No.
So that's one thing I want to ask.
Yep.
The 140 trucks.
Mm-hmm. I own. Let me clear that up.
A lot of people want to say how.
Let me clear that up. I own over 140 trucks.
You standing on business, man. Come on, man. Listen.
Let me also explain why. I don't know why we think trucks only cost $200,000, $180,000. You heard my Shayna sit on the couch and say, I spent $30,000 on the truck. If you bitches stop going to goddamn crab boils and buying all these bundles and shit, save your fucking money, you can go get a truck.
No,
10, 15, 20,000.
Right after our interview, I looked on there to look at buying a truck and I seen it for that price, you know?
Yeah.
That's why I asked about the high mileage. I'm like, yeah, some high mileage, but I can still buy the goddamn truck.
Well, let me tell you, I prefer trucks that have more miles on them because that means that they've already got an overhaul. With trucking, it's not if this bitch break down, it's when. So when I get a 500,000 mile, it's a fucking gem. And that's also why I own over 140 trucks and niggas think it's impossible to even own one.
And for the record, you stated that in the interview.
Thank you.
Here's what really fucked me up. Because you had a group of individuals that you had brought on here and they testified to what you were saying.
Yes.
Now we can get a couple people to lie. We can't get 10 people.
Come on.
But the ways you said that there was the funds that you could access, you said you could buy land to park trucks on and get this money. One dude said you could wash the trucks and get this money.
I have somebody who is a successful fleet washing owner that's in my truck. She's one of my gold shirts.
And you just gave a myriad of ways that you can make money in this industry. But everybody took to the fact that, oh, she said you got all these trucks and she got 100 million. And what really killed me, what really fucked me up is the comments like, if she's that rich, why she didn't get a body done?
Yeah.
When you see things like that, like what does that do to your mental?
Nothing at all. If I wanted my body done, I honestly could have paid to get my body done. I got a man that don't mind.
Yeah, what's 10 bands, 20 bands to 100 million?
I mean, to be honest with you, that right there is what's wrong with our fucking community.
That is what's wrong with it.
Like one of the drivers in the group was like, I wish you just get a BBL and go away. Now, bitch, if I go get my ass done, I'm damn sure not gonna go nowhere. That'll be more of a motherfucking problem.
I'm loving hip hop.
Yeah, I'm gonna be more of a problem. But it doesn't do anything to me mentally. I love who I am. All of it.
And that was the moment that just kind of caught everyone by surprise when, we asked something like 100 M's. And you was like, that's 4 years ago. I think everybody's like, what the fuck? Oh, shit, they got to Googling, boy. And I think you said it best. We're like, man, if I want to be Googled, I'll be Googled.
Well, the thing is, something else that I wanted to address, I did not never come on nobody's platform, no lives, no nothing talking about it. I am the business formation guru. When I started my company, I didn't even have an LLC. My friend had to sit down and say, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know proper business structure. That's not what I do. I know how to go get contracts. So what I have done is hire the right people for proper business structure. That's why I'm successful. Not because I was in charge of it and I built this from. No, this is what I got. Help me figure this out.
So you've had mistakes with
a lot of mistakes.
Putting the wrong people with your business.
A lot of me. I was the fuck up.
Oh, you were fucking.
I ain't no fuck.
Yeah, you gotta go through it.
Again, I'm not perfect at all. I've made so many mistakes. I've had so many fucking authorities. A lot. This has not been a perfect journey.
Yeah, I'm about to say I made 100 million 4 years ago. How much have you lost doing this business? Because it's like you might have a load like that you lose, like you said, 500,000 just off of a load getting lost or something happening. And those, I think that's where people look at it. Like all I heard was a success story. She doesn't talk about the failures, and that's what some people want to try to navigate because they'll get in thinking.
Well, here's the thing. I also am not a salesperson. I am just here to motivate you.
There you
to
go.
know that you can be better than what you're doing now. If I was the fleet buying guru, then I'd have a certain something going. But I just want niggas to know they can get some money. That's it.
Yeah. When you said someone was making a couple $100 a week, now they're making a few thousand a week. That's as simple as that's the simple start.
Yes.
Where you could do this. Now, mind you, you said something earlier, which you have these trigger words that lock me in because I'm trying to get some money, right? And I hear you say, man, you could do this and you ain't got to do nothing. So all I heard was get some money. You ain't got to do nothing.
So that's
all.
Let me explain. So when they gave us the contract, basically, like say for instance, if you had bought my course or you were gifted my course and you were in my tribe, you got some drivers like, people that got trucks. All right, well, you got an opportunity for them to make, depending on the driver, $5,000 or $20,000 a week. All right, well, you can charge them 10%. You can say, hey, Kiara, I got this owner operator I want to put on the contract. That's what we had going on. That's what we got going on. This is not no snatch and grab. She's scamming people. Like, nah, if y'all only knew. I didn't and so even with pay attention to what I'm saying, because there's not a fee to run my turnkey. I didn't charge anybody to do that. I paid out of pocket for everybody to run. I didn't have this elaborate scheme and scam. First off, fuck y'all in that little 40, 50,000 ain't shit. It ain't worth it. My goal is to show people this is how you do trucking. This is how we do it as a fucking community. So I put my money where my mouth was. My sister helped me. A few of my black shirts helped me. The contract got fucked up. We still was trucking. Well, people who didn't know me got trucks as well.
Right.
Those people are angry and they're trying to say, oh, well, you promised us the turnkey. Bitch, I don't even know you.
Right.
I didn't promise you anything.
And I know the story behind this. And I want to touch on the word scam in regards. You had mentioned, of course, your course $20,000.
No, my course is not $20,000.
It's not $20,000. I'm sorry.
No, it's not.
What did you say on the last interview? I forgot how much.
So look,
her mentorship.
so my course was $650, right? After doing Real Life Street Stars, I'm very thankful for the opportunity because y'all put me in front of a lot of other people that had no idea who I was.
Right.
And a lot of people were like, well, I don't have $650. And I said, okay, well, what you got? This lady said, well, I got $150. So I said, fuck it, put it for $150. My team was like, what the fuck are you doing? People don't got it. Help.
Man,
right?
That's the realest thing.
People don't, and I didn't care if one person bought it or 10 people bought it. I just wanted to fucking help.
Right.
Same thing with my mentorship. People were buying my course when I first came out. And what's insane is they caught on to it so fast that they started buying trucks. So now, Kiara, I need your help structuring. How do I get employees? How do I manage this contract? What's crazy is before we got here, our insurance agent called us to say, hey, I need dispatchers because she now owns a dispatching company and she got too many customers. Can you please give me somebody from the tribe that you trust to help with what she got going? Like, that's what type of time we on.
And that's what I was going to say is that after our interview.
Hold on, I ain't done.
Please. Yeah, rock it.
I'm answering your question. So I didn't want to mentor people because I honestly feel like a conversation may be able to get you where you need to go. Right. So I had a mentorship thing. People was buying it like fucking, I was like, turn it off. You got to do a call to do mentorship. Because if you call me and you got 5 trucks and you just need me to guide you on getting this contract, I'd rather do that. I don't need your money.
Right.
When people say it's a scam and a fraud, and I'm trying to tell you, I have 500 and something people on the wait list.
That's all
waiting for my fucking mentorships to open. After y'all, and what's crazy is even with that white boy shit, it's like 2,000 something people that's waiting for me to mentor them. If it was a money grab, it's $20,000 a person.
Yeah, waiting to give you money.
I could have cashed the fuck out.
Man, see, that's why I want to touch on.
Yeah, that ain't never been the goal, and I have to remember, cause I shut everything down. I ain't teaching nobody shit. I ain't doing nothing. I don't want to do nothing. Fuck it. I can't do that. Nobody is doing what I've done. Nobody is doing what we are doing. And if I allow, I'm not for everybody, and I ain't never tried to fucking be. But for people who really do want to do something different than, like this lady, what the lady said today, I'm tired. She's been working in healthcare. She said the patient pushed her. She broke her ankle. They call her nigga. They talk to her crazy. She said, I'm tired. Well, guess what? The lady who, the insurance agent, Maria, that's one of my mentees. Give her them people to dispatch. We supposed to be a fucking community and helping each other. Instead of worrying about what the fuck I got and don't got, pay attention to what I'm saying and what I'm teaching. The success is in the people. The people who have openly spoke on how their lives have been changed. Go ahead.
So are you still?
It's my interview. No, I'm just playing.
Are you still helping Black people? You done with that? Like, you done?
Fuck these niggas.
For sure.
No, I'm just playing.
I'm
just playing. No, I'm just playing.
Because that's all I'm going to say is like, I wonder how we would feel if we did that interview. You said you're touching this kind of money and you didn't help nobody.
Yeah.
People will be on your throat about like, oh, she keeping all the game. She ain't telling us. But you're actually giving the game at times freely.
And what's crazy is we're not going to ever forget people have been successful at just watching me do my lives. You don't got to buy nothing. I say that all the time. I'm not done helping our people. I'm tired of our people, but I'm not done.
Was it about Pregame Tuesday?
What the fuck did you just make that up?
It's Trucking Tuesday.
Wait, what's it called? Yeah, is it pregame?
It's trucking.
I forgot his name, but yeah.
It's Trucking Tuesday.
Okay, Trucking Tuesday.
Trucking Tuesday. No, I'm not ever going to be done. I just got to remember, if you scroll on my page, my people refer to me as Harriet Tubman. Everybody can't go.
Now, another thing. Just because you teach and people don't apply, that has nothing to do with you.
Absolutely nothing. Just because, even if you were to buy my course, if you don't honestly try, you're not going to be successful. You fucking dumbwad. Just like if you don't go to work, you ain't get a paycheck. Put in work for yourself.
And again, you showed me some messages with individual who, of course, who came down, did your went to the seminar.
Yes.
Was looking for one-on-one.
Somebody, I got you. I got you. I got you.
Yeah.
Somebody begged me to mentor them. Begged in my DMs. It was a young dude, and I said, if you're really trying to get into trucking, I'm having an event. This is when we had our boot camp. And I said, come down, you got to pay. I got you. Just get down here, sit down, learn something first. Then let me know what you want to do. So he came, he loved it. You seen in the text message, I still want to do the mentorship. Like, I want to do mentorship. Okay. He said, I want to pay cash. I said, okay, baby. So through the course of this mentorship, that was one of the people where he got a truck too. But before we got started, I said, how would you like, my mentorship is not cookie cutter because everybody's situation is different, right? So I customize whatever you need. He wanted, and you saw for yourself, he wanted to learn how to run his trucks on his own. I even told him, I can even help you create a company that runs your trucks for you. What did you see he said?
He said, yes. And I will actually have someone that I want to have learn for me. You're telling him these things. Let
me tell y'all, last week, I was put in a group chat with Smitty the GOAT and this person. And Smitty's like, hey, my people from Chicago is saying that they did $60,000 and they never got no help. And I'm like, my response was Smitty. And then the person responds, life ain't been the same. This has been so hard. And I'm like, that's it. That's why I tried to force you to do your mentorship.
Literally force.
Yes. And he said, no, I mean, since you scammed me. I said, how did I scam you? He said, well, I paid you to go get me a truck and run my truck. My response was, oh, did you? And I hit the nigga with all the motherfucking screenshots. This is the type of shit that I got to go through.
Yeah, I paid you to get me a truck and run it. Where I'm supposed to get a check. You're supposed to mail me a check on every Tuesday.
I said, you paid for mentorship. No, I didn't. Let me scroll down and let me refresh your memory, my nigga, where it says, I want the one-on-one mentorship. And we even discussed what you wanted. You tried it. You better stop fucking playing with me.
Yeah, no, you keep our receipts.
Yeah, I do.
What would possess an individual to believe after all the success I've had, I'm going to just run your trucking company for you?
They couldn't even afford it. I have a lot of celebrities, football players, soccer players, well-off individuals that pay me to do that. These people couldn't afford it. So I don't know what the fuck they thinking. It's not even offered to them.
Now, I do want to touch on JT's interview.
Yeah, they said I was being so rude to him.
Yeah, he did a live prior to that. Did you watch that live?
No.
There was one of your family members in that live?
I'm not watching no nigga who named Pocket Watching.
Yeah, Pocket Watching JT. Yeah,
I don't know nothing about that coon. I don't know shit about this man. I don't like this man because he came for me. And everybody was like, well, why are you so rude? Bitch, why is my name in your fucking mouth?
That's where it starts.
Don't come for me unless I send for you.
Do you feel you were rude in that interview?
I don't give a fuck if I was. I felt like and let me tell you, because my lawyer said, don't get on there. My sister said, don't do it, Kiara. I was like, I even told my tribe, y'all, we not gonna get on there, because I know they're gonna be mad. You know, like we at war. 5 minutes later, Kiara's on the live. I was on there doing this. I was mad at the bitch. And let me tell you why, because
yeah, why don't you duck no smoke? Like,
because
and you just said it like we're at war. Do you really feel like you
are? We at war for real. Do you not see what they're trying to do to me?
Hey.
Do you not see this?
The black woman is resilient, and I just know shit. As much money as they think they can take from you, you're just gonna double that. I've never seen. You know, you get this shit. They don't want you to have $100 million. They don't want you to have $1 million.
No. They don't give a fuck if I have $100 million. They don't want there to be 20 more of me over here and 20 more of me over there and 40 more of me up that way. Yeah. It's bigger than me. You think that you can honestly go around, I made millionaires, and people are everywhere shouting this, trucking these people, TTG to the death of them.
Mm.
You think these folks gonna let that just slide?
Hell no.
Not.
They don't want me to have 100 million because I'll be in the bitch.
It's crazy because I see a lot of, of our own people trying to bring you down.
Because a white man did a video.
God.
You know how many people have made videos about me before? You know how many drivers, they always talking shit. They hate me.
Yeah, you
But
said
it took that white boy to do that video.
Oh, gave the ammo. Pocket watching JT. You go on there and he's trying to, of course.
I didn't even know what the fuck he was trying to do. All I seen was
he wanted to talk business with you.
I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All I seen was Annabelle.
Oh man.
I like I said, I signed up for this. I knew that it would come with a price, but you will not come from my people.
Yeah.
And then the story that whatever that goofy ass nigga, that video he made. So what she do? So she went up against Jake. Like, y'all don't even know what the fuck going on. But y'all got y'all mouth all on us. Like, what type of time is you niggas on? So I was mad. I was upset.
No, I'm glad you held your own. And I'm glad that he didn't get disrespectful or try to match energy. I'm glad it's still a conversation.
I told him it was
Yeah, shit. Pull you through that goddamn phone. But he did talk about the dissolved businesses. That's what he kind of want to focus on. And like you just said just now, like you were learning business as you were going forward.
No. That's what I was trying to tell y'all what happened with that. So they fucked up the first thing that we had going, a couple of them actually. So we learned, start a new authority. Everybody's new. They don't know what they doing. Some of them do, but no, somebody gonna fuck up somewhere.
Yeah.
You think I'm finna give you niggas my aged authority? You think I'm finna let you niggas? What I got is for Aja, Makira, Chris, Essany, Ezra, Callie, and Coco. Not for the internet, not for you niggas that I don't fucking give a fuck. No, y'all not finna fuck my shit up, but I still give you an opportunity. So we started a new business. We started a new fucking authority. All right? So when that shit fell down the hill, dissolve it.
Did you ever bankrupt a business? Like, just
No.
really go file a chapter?
No.
Okay.
And let me get on one thing. Quintel, he made a post because Tioga Brothers. So I used to do helping people start their brokerages and stuff. And I was just helping him. And again, the goal was never for, she's the great and powerful trucking guru. No. He had a brokerage company. People wanted to be broker agents. They used to come through me and go to him. I used to give him agents. I don't know what the man did with his business. No, we were done with that. We closed it down. Oh, her failed. Like, no, stop fucking playing with me. No.
And people dissolve businesses.
All the time. But that does not equate. He made it like, we see 3 trucks, 4 trucks best. Those weren't my trucks. That was on the authority.
So back to the original interview, because they're like, how does a felon just make this much money? And like, how? People are just wondering how. Like, what the fuck? This is not a story that gets told every day. And are you giving the business to are you inspiring other felons to try to follow this? Because you're technically saying, hey, I was a felon who was actually able to change this, and they really honed in on, she ain't got no driver's license. Like, you can't even drive a goddamn car.
I got a driver's license.
I know that's what they're saying. Like, you know how they change the story when they tell it 12 times?
So let me clear the record on that.
Yes, let's go.
First of all, you don't have to have a driver's license to even buy a car. My nephew just bought a car. He don't have no damn driver's license. The same thing goes for a truck. Now, the way that you structure your authority and your insurance, those types of things you have to do some crafty stuff with. Again, that's why I'm the trucking guru.
There you go. Would you say, even as you're giving out game and people are buying it for classes, and those people who come that are felons, do you feel like, and I'm not saying you have a soft spot in your heart for them, but do you feel like those?
Do.
Yeah, I was going to ask, like, do you feel like those people you could really, like, it's not over?
Let me tell you something. That's a large part of why I do what I do. I'm not doing this for the people that are like, oh my gosh, she cussed so much. I can't listen to her. I don't care, Betty. Don't give a fuck. I'm not doing this for you. I'm doing this for the nigga that just came home.
Yeah.
I'm doing this for, first off, shout out to Luther, my family that's in jail.
Hey.
I'm doing this for the people that I go visit and teach. This is not for although we do have doctors and lawyers and whatever, but this ain't, I don't do this for them. I do this for the felons. I do this for the single moms. I do this for the strippers. I do this for the nigga that just got done breaking into somebody's house and he don't know what the fuck. He don't know how to get some money.
Right.
That's the people I do this for.
I think one of your tribe members was a single mother working in nursing.
Correct.
And was making the money, but was just trying to figure out a way to get out and get her time back.
Yes.
Because she was working 14, 15-hour days. And she's in your tribe now. So
Successfully trucking.
Successfully trucking. And again, before I even met you, I met someone who was successfully trucking that still worked a 9 to 5, but had 2 trucks. And a residual income where she had drivers, and I guess she's considered owner operator. Or,
well, no,
she's an owner, I'm assuming.
She'd be an investor. Or just the fleet owner. But an owner operator is like a driver that owns his truck and he operates it.
Okay, yeah. She was working at a job and the truck was out on the road. I have to ask you, Kara, that, this came in light of DJ Envy.
Yes.
Cesar Pena, a big thing was going on with them as far as this mortgage scam, and DJ Envy's in it and he's promoting it. Do you feel like that might have fueled this scenario as far as, everyone's looking, because, we're coming off of COVID where everyone had money and now everyone invested in shit and now they losing money because they invest in the wrong thing.
Let me tell you what I see with not just Envy, Jay Morrison, the Airbnb girl, myself. I want you to pay attention to the demographic of people that they are trying to help.
Man, come on now.
That's where it starts.
Yeah, they're wrong.
A lot of us are trying our best to change our family's trajectory and create generational wealth. But in here, we don't know what the fuck that even means. Like, I'll use myself as an example. A person is trying to sue me because she bought a truck because somebody told her to. I then turned around, told this person, I don't know you. You don't pay me to run your truck. It's just like if you bought a fucking car on Craigslist, you gonna sue them because they ain't driving a car for you?
Yeah, come on.
Like, no, use common sense. So I don't know what's going on with everybody else, but I know within my community, this is the type of shit. I got a nigga I got criminal charges now in Jersey.
Yeah.
For a nigga who bought a fucking truck. Can't afford the license plate, can't afford the insurance, couldn't even pay a driver to come and get his shit. Oh, but now I want to say she scammed me.
Yeah, it's funny because they say that. And then again, I seen some of the contracts you write up, man, there's nothing promising nobody no money. But they're saying, hey, I'm supposed to get this back. I spent this money. It didn't come back in this amount of time. And there's nothing in the wordage of your contracts or what you're doing that says that you're going to get this money back.
Right.
As a matter of fact, this is all risky business.
Yes.
At the end of the day.
Trucking is highly volatile, high risk, high reward. But that's also why the same person, that dude where I got the criminal charges, was the same person in my group begging me to reach out to him. Asking the tribe, I just want a truck and trailer so bad. I just wanted this, that, and the third. Let me tell you what's crazy. My tribe turned around and said, well, remember the queen said, don't get a truck if you don't know what to do with it. So what are you going to, like, the tribe is even trying to help. It's all of us got the same thing in common, trying to help house niggas.
Now, how many of these people you think is just scammers, like don't have nothing to do with you and they just scamming, like they just like. To
be honest, I'm not gonna hold you. Being in this seat on this side of it, I'm honestly tell you, if it's 75 people, I think 70 of them probably not even scamming nobody. No, and that's just because what I'm going through. Y'all think I'm a scammer, I'm this, that, and the third, because a bitch lie. And then that's just what JT motherfucking asked. A lawyer cannot make up something for a lawsuit. What? I thought you was smart. I didn't even look at the man's video, but I seen a screenshot of what somebody said. This motherfucker said, and this is on a lawsuit, and this is public. Y'all seen it with your nosy asses. This motherfucker said, the contract on her website promised me that I would make my rent.
My rent?
I don't even know you. This what type of time we on. So I don't know. If they dealing with the shit I'm dealing with, we all innocent. Shit.
Do you ever ask someone where their money comes from when they're looking to invest with you, buy a truck, or you ever just like...
No.
You'd rather not know?
No, because allegedly some people may be trying to get out of the game. Okay. No, I'm not ever asking that. No. Okay. Ain't none of my business. If I can help you change your life, I'm going to do that.
the word guru.
That girl sitting right next to you gave me that name.
Yeah, I should ask. I should put it on.
Ask her why.
Why'd you get the term guru? What is that term to you?
I mean, it's because she been in trucking for a long time, and she know a lot about trucking. So I was just like, the trucking guru. Somebody said TTG came from something else, bitch ass. And no, bitch, I made that shit up. Okay,
She did.
Correct them.
She did.
And that's what people go like, man, all these fake gurus out here, and everyone's a guru of this.
Yeah.
It was no fucking.
It wasn't
gurus.
popping when I.
It was not popping.
And just so people know, I did not get a PPP loan. Didn't even know how. Didn't need one. And I'm not the type of person to take resources that people really could use. So I want y'all to stop saying she got the PPP money. Bitch, I didn't. I couldn't qualify even if I wanted to. I didn't do the PPP thing, guys.
Do you feel like some of the PPP guys or girls got trucks with their PPPs and then now?
I'm not going to speak on that.
Okay. For sure they did. What you think? Shit, all I heard was 100 million. I'm trying to level up, goddamn.
I told you if you want me, you know what? If you want to level up for real, I will show you what to do. I will literally show you what you need to do, how you need to do it. I will help you start your company. I will help you source a truck if you want. I'll help you.
You're just not going to run it for us.
Exactly.
I want
But I have contracts right now to date that I could put you on. I got you.
Definitely. I want you to touch on your family coming to your defense.
Yes.
You know, your immediate family, your
My tribe family.
How does that, where you see like, because I'm like, they're jumping in your battles.
Yes.
And then you're like, nah, I'm not myself ducking no smoke, so I'll follow right behind you if I need to touch into. How does that feel like where you're like, you know, I'm sure they're texting you, hopping on lives for you.
That's where shit gonna get ugly. And that's another reason why I said I probably do need to say something, because my family gonna ride. And I mean tribe and blood, they gonna ride. I've had to talk a lot of people out of doing a lot of senseless things behind a lot of this shit. Folks really might want to chill on me.
Yeah, you better than me, cause it'd be some heads be rolling, boy.
We've had to talk people off of a couple of flights. And just so something I do want to say publicly, because Mika got me blocked. She said on Klarissa's thing, I would love to fight her. I would this, that, and the third. All you gotta do is tell me your address.
Man, hold on. On every interview, you issue a challenge to somebody.
I remember you said that you was ready for the November event.
And they didn't even pull up.
Yeah.
They ain't even pull up. And another thing, Klarissa motherfucking ass. She mad because she wanted to host that sold out event. So let me tell y'all what happened with Klarissa Rankin, big mouth ass.
Yeah. You got receipts for that too, but go ahead.
Sure do. So this psychopath, she wanted to host the event, and I would even pay her $5,000 to come and host. This is a sisterhood. We trying to help all the people in trucking. We was on some kumbaya shit, right? So I went out to Atlanta just to meet with her and her dude, Joey. Shout out to Joey. I hate you with a psycho bitch, because he cool than a bitch. So as you've seen on her page, I pull up with not one but two Maybachs for these motherfuckers. She had an amazing time with her big mouth ass, made a viral video about it, loved everything about it, right?
Right.
Fast forward to, it's time for us to do a photo shoot that I paid $10,000 for everybody to come to. And her and Sassy came down for the photo shoot, and Miss Tammy was there. Michelle was out of town. Well, they couldn't afford to get their hair done and their makeup done. Although I had a makeup artist there on site, they didn't want to use it, so they were casket ready. They did not look good enough to be in my pictures.
Clarissa did sassy makeup. Clarissa did sassy makeup. They was on set doing each other's shit because they couldn't afford it.
Correct. Although I extended the invitation with the makeup artist that I paid to be on set, they declined, and I guess they just wanted to look like they were ready to be buried. So I'm gonna bury these bitches. So after the video shoot, she left an insane, because we did another video shoot, all right? Because Tammy flew out, my girls came, everybody came out. Y'all seen that video shoot. We looked good as fuck, okay?
Nice.
All right, the bosses pulled the fuck up. They didn't because they weren't invited. So one day, a Saturday at 8 o'clock in the morning, I posted this on my page. She left this psychotic ass, "Good morning, it's your girl Klarissa." This is in a group chat.
Yeah.
"Good morning, ladies." And I'm like, what's wrong with this bitch? I just went to sleep. I just got home from the casino.
Come on.
Shit. Nobody responded. We ignored it. So then she sent this long, drawn out message. "Unfortunately, I have to decline. I can't be a part of the thing." And we responded. I was like, "Hey, what's wrong? Like, what's going on with you?" And Tiffany said, no. She said, "You're unprofessional. You could have texted Kiara this privately." Because we were in a group chat.
It was a group chat.
So I messaged the bitch like, "Hey, what's up? What's wrong? Did you hear?" Because you bitches love to hate on me. So somebody done lied some goddamn where. What, we could discuss it. You need to talk to my lawyer. What you need? This bitch said, "I tested each and every one of you in the chat."
Yeah.
You tested who, bitch? The fuck you? I said, so your grown ass woke up and decided to play on our phones?
Now she said it was a.
I'm not done.
Okay, oh, yeah,
Because
go
it
ahead.
gets worse. She tried to spin it as though when that white boy came up with that video, this bitch texted me and said she trouble. I said, you can join that lawsuit if you want to. You can join that lawsuit if you like. Because you ain't even got no beef with me. She said, "I told you don't play with my money." Ding, 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 ding. You see, this bitch TikTok got a whole bunch of followers. So she wanted me to pay $10,000 to go on her TikTok page. My event was 95% sold out. I don't need you, bitch. I'm not paying for that. She wanted me to pay $5,000 to go on her IG. I don't pay for, I'm not doing that.
You got no followers on IG.
Hey, I'm not, why would I do that? So she was mad because every action item that she wanted me to pay for, I didn't need. So now she acting like she didn't even pay for me to come to Atlanta. Your bitches drove down there. You drove.
Wow.
She said I didn't pay for a flight. You drove.
Dang.
And I did replace your car with the fucking Maybach, bitch. Say thank you. So now she just wanted to, now she did, bitch did a whole 7-hour live about me. 7 hours. 7 hours. Don't you got a truck to drive?
7 hours.
Who the fuck is doing them deliveries? Tell me I'm Klarissa Rankin. Google me. I did, bitch.
She said the photo shoot was beautiful. You feel like she was condescending?
It was beautiful?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was. We shitted on them hoes. We shitted on them hoes. We did. We looked very nice. The ladies did what needed to be done. She was in her feelings and she was upset because she wasn't getting attention. So now she's doing this little messy ass shit. And I'm telling you, it took a lot of renewing of the mind because my DMs have gone insane with things about her. And I'm not going to be a part of, because we are all human and people make mistakes. Now the lawyer gonna slap her, but I'm not gonna, publicly humiliate the girl. But bitch, she played too much with a funny face ass, that cheap ass wig.
Do you feel like these lawsuits, you don't got to go in detail, but do you feel like because when you say something like the kind of money that you're touching,
what you mean?
That inspires.
What you mean? Because one of the girls who did a video about me, one of the bitches that is suing me, told her when she did RealLyfe Street Starz, I got a lawyer. The one of the bitches that's trying to sue me for a truck that's in her possession, yeah.
Wow. Okay.
I just would like for people to understand it's a different ball game. My lawyer fees is real heavy.
Man, listen, the truth. Now, Kiara, I want you to, of course, respond to the people that says, why is she doing lies from her closet? Why is...
Because I was cleaning up or counting money in that bitch. Right. The fuck you mean? I was opening up a whole bunch of bottles of Baccarat and organizing shit. What the fuck you mean?
I'm telling you.
Because I was in the closet looking for something. Shit.
Why do you feel like we're such visual aid creatures? Like we need to see you walk around the whole house, see you cook dinner in it, see you raise some kids in it. Like why do you feel we need to do?
Well, here's the thing. If I was selling my lifestyle like they try to say that I am, I'd shut this motherfucker down. That's not what I'm here for. I barely get content. I post when I fucking feel like it. If I'm in the closet and I need to say something, I'm gonna hit the goddamn button. It's that simple. It's not nothing. I'm really tempted to show you hoes what calculated look like with me. I'm really tempted to do it. I'm tempted. You keep fucking playing with me, y'all gonna be like, oh, this bitch here. Yep.
You know, one of the traits of a scammer is after they scam, they just disappear. You don't see them no more. They done did all the scamming they can do. They done made all the money they can make. And then they just be gone.
Mm-hmm.
What was old boy name who was scamming all them ladies? The Twinda Swindler. I ain't seen that nigga since.
I need money. My enemies are after me. send me 500,000. My enemies after me. I know what you're talking about.
With that being said,
I'm always out because I stand on business. I don't got shit to fucking hide. I know in my heart that I have not like, oh, you send me money, I'm gonna take the money. You're not gonna get what you. I'm not like that. A lot of people have made mistakes on their end, and they're trying to help and clean up a mess. But that's not how business goes. Business is business.
Business is business. Speaking of business, have this negative attack on your business and your character, has it affected business that you have?
Let me
now?
tell you what's insane. While the Negroes are sitting back discussing me, the shippers are calling, asking me to move freight. I've gotten more contracts than I know what to do with. Truck Stop was literally on my live when I was talking shit. And they asked me if, hey, can we, like, a lot of doors are opening. Even with JT's thing, how much I tell you I made, like, after that fucking live, like $75,000 from sitting in my closet. And you know what I did? Turned off my course. Because now y'all can't truck with us. Now my job is to make sure I'm going to go live. I'm going to do, help here and there. But I got a tribe to take care of.
And I saw you post that on your IG that you turned off the course.
Yes.
And that is because...
Fuck y'all.
There you go. There you
because
go.
I don't need course money. It's a fucking headache. What's insane is I never thought that the lower something costs, the crazier people are. My mentees, some of them pay $20,000 and not do nothing and be like, I catch you on the back end just when I'm ready.
Right.
But a nigga pay $150 for a course and be like, I need to talk to you right. Boy, you ain't get your ass out my goddamn DM. You paid for a course. You didn't buy me for $150. It was more headache than it was profit.
Has there been anybody or any relationships that you had that you thought were more solid, but you seen them trying to make a separation from you since this has started happening?
That look. That look.
I'll say this. What's crazy is Eric Truck Estates, someone who I mentioned on my last RealLyfe Street Star interview, and I heard him.
Right.
He's reached out to me multiple times to let me know that he's supporting me. So I wanted to say that on here. I didn't mean that Eric is a hoe ass nigga, because he's not. Eric is a lot like me. He get on my fucking nerves and I get on his. But if anything, with this happening, everybody that was rocking with me before has let me know that they not going nowhere. And there hasn't been one person that I fuck with that was like, oh no, bitch, I thought you had 140 trucks and 100 million. What's going on? None of them, because they know. You know what I'm saying? We done flew places out to pay for everything.
Man.
Somebody was like, she didn't really throw 100,000. It was her fucking birthday. That's actually how I met Dre. We threw over 100 grand at the fucking strip club for her birthday.
Man.
People but no, I'm very thankful that the people who fuck with me are not fucking with me because I'm the trucking guru, but because I'm Kiera.
Now, I don't know if I want to say this. I might take this out. I don't know, but you showed me your
Go ahead, you can say
your Wells Fargo, and you showed me your bank accounts, and there ain't no crack in there ain't no shit, you motherfucker. I don't know what to say. You ain't no salt in your game, just shit, man. You ain't no false in your step. Shit, man. So
and it wasn't. No, it was a FaceTime shared screen.
It's
Also, the guy Alvin Chosen, what's his name? Somebody did a video that did 800,000 views on me, and the same conversation I had with you, I had with him, and he took it down. And he apologized, and I want people to leave him the fuck alone. I didn't pay him anything. The boy is a real ass nigga. Like, we talked for 2-3 hours on the phone, and just the same reaction. When you see the shit for yourself, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It's not what people are painting it out to be. So I wanted to publicly thank him for just seeing for himself and then being a man and apologizing and taking it down. Because he had more views than Spencer bitch ass.
Wow. Now, Kiara, I want you to, address this because I've seen people wanting to know. And you don't have to, because again, the game is to be sold and not fucking told. Mm-hmm. People are asking, what is this mentorship teaching you that is going to make them more money? One girl did a live saying that she actually bought your mentorship, and
who is she?
I'll find it, but I seen it live, and she said it was game that I already knew, which I don't think that's wrong. I mean, if she knew,
what's her name?
It was on TikTok. I'll find it though. I will find it
and send it to me.
I will find it and send it to you.
And I bet money she didn't pay me for mentorship.
Yeah, she said she paid the $150. She said I spent that $150, and it was just $150. Oh, the course. Yeah, I'm sorry. I apologize. Oh my God, I apologize. She paid for the course, and she's like, yeah, the course is just stuff I already knew, kind of, sort of. And mind you, it's good because she was already a trucker.
So let me ask you something. If you already knew it, why you're not applying it?
Hey, that's the real question. What?
If you already knew it, what you out looking for other shit for?
That's the real question.
You hoes play too much.
I'm telling you.
They looking for that cheat code.
They are. And to be honest with you, my sweetheart, Delisa, said it best. She learned more dealing with us than she did. And she got a college fucking, what you got, girl? 2. 2 degrees.
Come on now.
You're going to get what you put into it. This is not, okay, I got the course, now what? I get that a lot. When literally at the end of the fucking course it says, you finished the course, now what? You bitches ain't even doing the course.
That's what it says.
You ain't even doing the fucking course. It's crazy.
Man. Oh, that's crazy.
And yet I still try to provide a cheat code. That's why we got lanes for people to run. That's why motherfuckers had the opportunity, whether you're a dispatcher or an investor or owner operator within our community, to make some fucking money. You do got a cheat code. You just got to stop being a dumbass.
Man, come on now.
Stop being a dumbass. What you gonna do with it?
So, Kiara, I would love to turn this whole thing, right side up because, again, you gave a lot of good game in that first interview. Second interview, you actually brought some of your gold shirts in your tribe to come with you and tell their success stories. And I don't want people to get lost in all this negative connotation about what's going on. I want to get them back on track because you are trying to change lives. It's like you're literally, you're not telling people, like, you're not forcing people to do nothing.
Yes.
You're trying to give game and they could go out and do their own research and maybe come back to you and say, hey, I learned a little bit.
Yes.
Now you need to take me to the promised land.
Well, here's the thing, even with that. I'm new here. I've never been the trucking guru in charge of thousands of people. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to know everything when it comes to like leading a mass of people. But what I will say is a lot of my tribe, they smart as fuck. It's a community. We're going on a retreat December 1st. We're going on a retreat, but it's a reason why whatever the fuck I do sells out. And that comes from within my tribe. They get dibs on whatever the fuck we got. That's why my prices be low. One of the bitches said, oh my God, what's going on with the trucking guru? She homeless.
Oh, God.
And underneath the post, this dude said, she homeless? She said, yeah. She said, and I did see her at the hotel 2 weeks ago. I said, hey, it's me. You talking about the Statler? She said, yeah. I said, I bought the bitch for the whole weekend.
Oh, shit. Flex on them. Hold on. Drop nuts.
From the rooftop down to the goddamn speakeasy. I bought the bitch for the whole weekend. The events that I do, I'm always in the red because I wanted to put people in the room, fucking dump trucks, government contracting, box trucks, wealth because these niggas always want to Google me and you can't. And what I meant by that was it's proper business structure in place. There are trust in place. There are holding companies, different things like that. I can't speak that language because I'm the trucking guru, but I got a bitch that can. She cold. I put them people in the room. You know what happened? Dr. Credit was there. My motherfucking people already. Trust had been built. Credits being fixed. Motherfucking funding's being done. We eating.
Yeah, I want you to touch on the actual event itself because, we just had Body Bio back in here. Y'all go watch the interview. It was great.
Exactly.
But he pulled up and he
Shout out to, that's my security.
Yeah, and he said he got more business just coming to the event just by showing face.
Yes.
And that's kind of what the event was supposed to do. Not only is you could learn something, but it was a networking event to where people are supposed to come out of there with some knowledge.
And not just knowledge,
phone
but
numbers.
Connects.
Yeah, connects. Your phone should be buzzing now.
You're not going to pull up to my shit and not leave with what you need. You're not, unless you're just there. And that's when we had the networking part, everybody was just sitting there. I said, you're not gonna get online and say, get your asses up, get to talking to each other, network. A lot of our issues we are in our own way. And it's just because we don't know. That's why when I have an event, we party hard, we learn hard, I make it a comfortable environment, but we gonna keep trucking. I don't know what the fuck they gonna do.
How many comments you think you done responded to?
Oh, I'm gonna go off on them comments. I'm gonna go off because y'all got me fucked up. Y'all got me fucked up. Look, I'm supposed to be like, stop responding. And your mama a bitch. And I never claimed to be like, I got no motherfucking sense.
Listen, man, you are made for TV. You should be trying to get into the trucking reality show.
You would be surprised at all of the requests for that, especially with this shit.
I'm telling you.
Because when I did my live, I got a large network saying, we have to get.
I'm telling you, you don't want to give them all that, huh? Not yet.
I want to focus on my tribe because I have big goals for us. I'm not gonna. I seen something today that honestly made me sit back and rethink my goals for us as a community. The guy was saying, don't put yourself in environments where you have to shrink, because that's where you get depressed and anxiety, and then you won't reach your full potential. And he said, I am not going to quiet myself because my vision scares you. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because niggas want to see my trucks. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm doing because a white boy said I was a scammer and couldn't pay rent on a house that he couldn't even afford to drive by. I'm not going to stop what I'm doing. I'm just going to stop doing it with the public. I got a tribe of people who, they genuinely love me. They love me. We make money together. We pray together. We got a good thing. I want to focus on that because little do they know, trucking is at the lowest of the totem pole. We going for the trains and the planes. That's going to take my focus. I got to focus on that. I got to grow what God gave me.
Let me find out you can become the plane guru.
Trains and planes.
Train guru. The airplane guru. Let me find out you're going to switch. Oh, man. You mind if we ask where's the retreat going to be? December 1st? Where you going?
What'd you say?
Where's the retreat going to be?
I'll tell you off camera.
Okay. I have to pull up on you.
Y'all can come.
Goddamn it.
Yeah, y'all can come. Y'all are always welcome.
We need them connects.
You do.
Yeah. So, with that being said, you ain't ducking no smoke.
Nope.
Everything we said, we standing on.
Period.
100 million 4 years ago.
Mm-hmm. And I want people to do their research. Don't just go off of what I say. Look at specialty freight. Look at what it fucking pays. By specialty freight, I mean, don't just do general dry van shit, bitch. Then you're not going to ever understand what I'm talking about. I'm talking about them low boys, them heavy hauls, tankers, reefers, dedicated work.
Man, all these niggas know it's box trucks.
That's it.
Bro,
That's it.
Have you ever taken a contract from a major distribution? Like, you ever just like said, I'm going to take a contract from a major insert distribution name person?
Let me tell you something. The reason why my business is structured the way it is, if you think the internet is vicious, them oil and gas boys come harder. They come way harder. I have a lot to protect and a lot to lose. And I take
Mafioso type of nigga.
it truly is. This is way bigger than niggas sitting on their mama motherfucking couch on a fake page talking shit. I got a lot I gotta protect and a lot to lose because I do take freight. I do take contracts. I big boy shit.
We're gonna talk that shit. And with that being said, Kiera Henderson still always will be the trucking guru and a real life street star.
Shout out RealLyfe street stars, nigga. Move. Hey.